Alright everyone, once again, new week, new Odyssey, let's see what we got. Obyn's gardening tour! Oh, that's adorable! Oh, that's so cute. Those gardens don't tend to themselves. Help Obyn keep these plants up and going while taking down all those balloons. Alright, seems pretty straightforward. Looks like it's gonna be an easy one, judging from these maps. In fact, I think the one I'm least great with in terms of playing is probably Covered Gardens, because it's so new. But the rest seem pretty chill, so what have we got? Monkey Meadow, hard reverse, 1 to 65, simple. Tree Stump, double HP mobs, 4 to 70, simple. Covered Gardens, hard standards, 3 to 65, simple. Balanced, half cash, 1 to 75, annoying, but simple. And Cornfield, hard, impoppable, removal cost rate disabled. Are they saying we can't remove anything? Ooh. No, they're saying the opposite, aren't they? They're saying everything's free. Or, see, I wish this was more clear. Removal rate cost. If the removable cost rate. So if it's at 100%, that's normal. If it's disabled, that means you cannot remove things? I'm stumped. Anyway. Cornfield, impoppable, 1 to 80, 1,000 to start with. Potentially can't remove any corn, which isn't actually all that bad, honestly. It sounds a lot more daunting than it really is. Only Obyn, love that. Yes, I mean, what do they expect? Of course we're gonna do that. Maybe that as well, just to give the druids some camo detection. Am I happy with that? I mean, yeah, pretty much. The only reason I would want that is potentially a good starting tower. But let's go Super Monkey as well, actually. Just in case Cornfield we somehow are lacking on some damage. There's nothing that can really make money here except for planes and alchemists. Oh, and druids. Okay. It's all petty cash. Chump change, as you will. So it's not great, but it'll do in a pinch. I'm happy with this team. Let's go. Let's just go. Oh, you're gonna be surprised this week. Guess what happened to me at work today? It took a long time and I'm home way later than I should be. What do you know? Crazy, huh? Absolutely crazy. It's like, whoa, this hasn't happened before. Anyway. I keep complaining. Well, yeah, it's kind of complaining. I keep complaining about it, but I'm really okay with it. I mean, on Thursdays, I'm slightly less okay with it because I do really want to get to the Odyssey like the second it comes out. But at the same time, last time I did that, I got a bugged version of the Odyssey and people were yelling at me being like, why is yours so simple? Mine is shit. So perhaps the late starts are a good thing, but I don't know. I just like being there for it when it first releases, you know? Druid should be able to clean this up. The shotgun is pretty strong with this one. Nice. And then we'll go for Obyn. Good old Obyn. My favorite superhero. Right there. Oh yeah. I'm so glad we've got an Obyn themed Odyssey now. I don't know if we've had one in the past, I can't remember, but Obyn's my boy. He's my main squeeze. Genuinely my favorite hero right here. Maybe not this skin in particular, but I switch it up every now and then to keep things spicy, keep things interesting. Never let them know your next move and all that. But yeah, I felt so bad today because due to certain circumstances, essentially the house was going to be left empty today. And that sadly meant that our poor little dash hound had to be left all alone, all on his lonesome. And he is a very, very, very attached dog emotionally. So he gets sad like the second someone walks out the door. He'll start being like, oh, where are you going? I need someone here. But luckily, today should be pretty much the only day that's gonna happen anytime soon. So, fingers crossed that you shouldn't have to go through that again. But I just felt so bad because I left at like 7 in the morning and only got back like recently. And by recently, I mean like 6:50. So I've been gone for almost 12 hours. Luckily, my sister got home before me, so he was a bit happier when she got here. Let's actually try and make some money. Why not? Oh, I guess it doesn't really work super well with Obyn. Not Obyn, the druid. Because, you know, we're kind of popping things all over the place, especially at the start of the map. Wow. That's... yeah, sometimes druids are just too good. I may have to revise my strategy. Start off with Obyn and a lead to gold or something. Oh yeah, camo detection, that's a thing. That's why we brought the ninjas, of course. Of course. I mean, I could have endeavored to try and go through it all with just these, but didn't feel like it would be a good time. Ooh, I don't have the money to get this in time, do I? Nope. Almost, but it wouldn't have mattered either way. It might matter on this next one. Potentially? No? Oh? Nah. Almost. Maybe one day, but not today. Okay. Rubber to gold on its way. I think we're pretty much strong against everything except for camo balloons. And we are definitely weak to camo leads for sure. I mean, we could revive the old combo. I mean, I haven't used it in a long time now, but the classic Ninja Alchemist combo, I'm sure, is still very strong. And I can almost guarantee it would clean up quite nicely. We'll at least get the double shot. Double shots, bare minimum goodness. Very goodness. But I think I do actually just want to village buff everything. It just makes it a bit more simple, you know. Bigger radius, yep, everybody's included. Perfect. Sorry to put you through school that you've already gone through again, Ninja, but I need to teach these other loose bags how to detect camo balloons. Okay, there we go. And now for your next lesson. How to hit a drum really hard. You pass! Alright, and this is just regular, so this Moab shouldn't be that big of a threat. We've got 2 brambles down. Yep. Easy. Admittedly, got further than I thought it would. Balloon jits. There we go. Nice. And then bring back the classic. Why not? Keep things spicy. I kind of wish the Alchemist got partial credit for kills. But then again, that would ruin a lot of 2 Megapops challenges. If let's say half of every kill a buffed tower got was given to the Alchemist that buffed it, yeah, that would definitely ruin a lot of 2 Megapops challenges. Okay, I think think I just want to get Jungle's Bounty. Help clean up all the regular balloons. The good thing is, like, it's also a good and bad thing to get Middle Path Tier 3 Druid, because on the one hand, it's overpowered. On the other hand, you get complacent. You really start to think to yourself like, oh yeah, we can handle regular balloons, easy. I don't know what's killing them all, but something's killing them all. And then it turns out it's literally just one tower. And if it gets overwhelmed, everyone gets overwhelmed. Okay, so there we go. There we go. Bit of spice. Should we just add one of everything? Just so that nobody feels left out in any way. I feel like that'd be nice. Nobody feels left out. At the end of the Odyssey, at least one of each will have been used. And I might even question my own sanity and be like, huh? When did I use those? If I forget in the future to use them again. Money. Come on, plasma. Why does this feel like it's taking a long time? I genuinely don't know. It's not like I've got it on slow or anything. I guess it is reverse, and I did place all my defense where I normally would have. In just like a regular run. Boom. Robo Monkey. Can you? Oh, you can do it. Nice. This is the one that crits, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Damn, those critical hits are looking nice. Okay, well it seems like we're finished with this map. Because let's face it, what's gonna stop us? 63? I don't think so. Well, I don't know, but maybe. Ooh, this is gonna be nice. This is gonna be real nice. Everything except for the village is gonna get this buff. And that is a sweet, sweet thing to realize. How well does this guy do on his own? Quite well, actually. 23,000. Yeah, 26,000. He did a massive chunk of 63. If not all. Tech Terror. You deserve it. Go on. And now we relax. I like how the last round's always kind of underwhelming. It's never like a big finale finish like round 100. It's always just like, oh yeah, by the way, you beat the hardest round, that was 63, so 65, we're just going to send like a couple of zebras and then you'll be good. What's this? Double HP. Okay, that's manageable. I do want shotgun for the first segment here. I want him to be somewhat well placed. Yeah, that'll do. You can clean the rest up when it comes back. Beautiful. Perfect. Okay, and then Obyn, of course, needs to make an appearance. Preferably next. Before I get anything else. And then we should pretty much be good just to do Ninja Alk from there, I'd reckon. Because Bloon Jitsu Alchemist buff is guaranteed to, I won't say pop, but at least get the Moab to almost death. And then if we have, say, Jungle's Bounty, something along those lines, we should be able to clean up pretty much everything nicely. Wrap it up into a nice neat little bow. In fact, let's get Druid of the Jungle first, because I don't want to get an Alchemist for money this time around. I feel like that didn't really help last time either, so I'm just gonna ignore it and go straight for Druid of the Jungle, because it's overpowered, and I like being overpowered. Also, I've come to the realization that I enjoy this game a lot, and I think the reason why I continue to play it, like, just in general, is because I genuinely enjoy it. Like, it really is a fun game for me, and the weekly challenges is just like, ooh, wonder what they're gonna come out with next. Oh, the anticipation really helps, and the new weekly things happening also assists. But I've also realized, don't know why, but that one scene from the SpongeBob movie just came into my head, like, but I now realize that he's a great big jerk. Anyway, I've also realized that I, for some reason, repeatedly come back to and play games that I am terrible at and or lose at a lot. For example, Hearthstone and Rebel Inc. I did one stream of Rebel Inc. On that stream, I played a solo game. I won. I played 2 co-op games with Lee, and we won both times. I admittedly sabotaged quite heavily. That was my bad, right? I'll take fault for that. Didn't know what I was doing fully. First time playing the game. Little bit of self-sabotage there, but it was fine in the end. We saved it. The second the stream ended, played another game solo, lost. Retried that level, lost. Retried it again, lost. Tried it with a different character, lost. I don't know what happened. The second I stopped streaming, it was just loss after loss after loss. And Hearthstone, I'm too lazy to look up meta decks, and I most likely don't have the cards for them. But then on the other hand, if I jump into the wild format, I have a high chance of encountering OTKs, and those just aren't fun. Or, and this is the worst part, the amount of times I've played a Hearthstone game and encountered a player that has literally the one card in their deck that they need to perfectly counter my deck. For example, I play a lot, like I know this might be potentially missing quite heavily on the audience in terms of BTD6 fans that are also Hearthstone fans, but I'll just give you a quick rundown. Druid, it's a class. They like to play cards in general, I guess. But no, there's a what do they call it? A deck. There's a deck based around things called Jades. And so essentially, Jades will start off very weak, but the more you play Jade cards and summon Jade minions, they get stronger and stronger. Now, Druid has a Jade card that is a 1-cost spell, and you can either choose to summon a Jade Golem, which is just the Jade minion, or shuffle 3 copies of the Jade Druid spell into your deck, which essentially then allows you to shuffle more and spawn more, and it's infinite, right? However, I was playing that deck many times, and so many times. First of all, Mage plus Prince Renathal was insanely popular. Don't know why. But yeah, that was the thing. Anyway, there is a card in the game that absolutely destroys Jade Druids. And you're allowed to play 2 copies of it in a deck. but outside of destroying Jade Druids, it's not really all that good or useful. It attacks both players, and both players' decks and hands, so it's not particularly great, just in general as a card, but almost everybody that I went up against, every single one, happened to play and have on them Skulking Geist, which, for those who do not know, is a card that when played destroys every single 1-cost spell in either player's hands or decks, which is some grade A bullshit. Like, ordinarily, I don't think that card sees a lot of play. I could be wrong. I could very definitely be wrong. But, ordinarily, I don't think it sees a lot of play at all. Like, whatsoever. And yet, every single time my deck, which is weak to that one card, tries to verse anybody else, it's always, oh hey, I have this card, suck shit, you lose. Because that's essentially how the game goes. And there's really no other win condition in my deck, which could be a fault on my part for not building it correctly. But yeah, I just don't have another win condition ready. I really should though. Is there a 1-card win condition in Hearthstone? There probably is. What's his face is actually pretty good. Sire Denathrius. I added that one in recently. And essentially, it gets stronger if it's in your hand and many minions on your side of the field are dying. So if it's in your hand, the more deaths of minions on your side of the field, the stronger its effect gets, to the point where it can, like, 1-turn kill pretty well. Okay. Nice. And alright, well, we beat the hardest round in this match, so I think we're good to go. Just hand me the old victory screen and I'll be on my way. I'll cash the victory at the bank. And then we can all move on. No, that's not how this works? Oh, okay, cool. Let's go Moab Shop. Why not? It's double HP mobs, right? They're meant to be a threat. I need to protect myself against this threat. Oh, my back. My back. I think either I just permanently have back problems from work, or I've just permanently had back problems, and I've only started noticing it now because I'm working. I really don't know which one it is, but I hope it's the first one. Well, hopefully it's temporary back problems that would go away if I stopped working, but still, it really does get me. And that's the thing, like, I don't know a good, legitimate massage place that I could go to, because all the ones I drive past or see look super fucking dodgy. So, I don't know if I trust it. Anyway, that has been a nice little gardening tour with Obyn. That's the part 1 done. Part 2 will be coming out tomorrow as usual, and we'll be featuring these last 3 maps. So if you need help, stick around till then. If not, blaze through it. It seems like quite a relaxed Odyssey once again. The ones made by Ninja Kiwi typically are. But yeah, so that's been Obyn's gardening tour. Super adorable. Love the theme. Love the maps chosen for it. Still don't understand the whole disable. Actually, we can find out now. We can find out very quickly. Money-making test, indeed. Right. If we go down to ability cooldown rate, 5%, 500%. Oh no, sorry, removal rate. Free versus disabled. Okay, so removal rate is not, you won't be able to remove things. You won't be able to remove things on Cornfield. Cool. So it goes from free to disabled. Okay, nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, good to know. So Cornfield might be a little more tricky than expected, but overall it's a walk in the park compared to the achievement. And I think I've gotten the achievement. I think it was for like beating chimps on Cornfield without removing any corn. I believe that was a thing. So yeah, should be a breeze, only going around 80 on Impalpable. So thank you all so much for watching. Once again, if you're looking for those last 3 maps to be done, coming out tomorrow, stick around. But yeah, hope you guys are kicking this Odyssey's ass already. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.